Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us on this Monday. I'm Jordan Fremstead. With the election just over a week away, the discussion of a La Crosse school referendum continues on both sides. This morning, the Vote Yes for La Crosse Schools group held a press conference to get a final word out before November 8th. They discussed many reasons why they will vote yes to consolidating the high schools in La Crosse. From minimal property tax increases to more electives and clubs for students, group members say that although the two high schools in La Crosse has worked for many years, now is the time for change.
I understand that there is a rich history city, and I really believe that together we will be stronger. We will create a better future for our children. And I am excited about our kids being together.
If you would like to learn more about the referendum ahead of the election, we did post a link you can check out at news8000.com. Former President Barack Obama was in Milwaukee on Saturday to speak at a Democratic campaign rally and an early vote event. He joined Democratic candidates Governor Tony Evers and Lieutenant Governor and Senate candidate Mandela Barnes to encourage people to vote for their local Democratic nominees.
The reason I'm here is simple. I am here to ask you to vote.
Obama also spoke about the long-term effects of the pandemic and the shift in American politics. Barnes is trying to unseat Republican Senator Ron Johnson, while Evers is running against Republican candidate Tim Michels.
All right, take a look at the time lapse from earlier today. We had clear skies out there, and look at that. It was just a downright gorgeous start to your Monday. Temperatures right now in the 50s already. Right now, there's the radar scan. We have a clean sweep across the area, and the good news is this is going to get a break for at least the next couple of days. It's until when we get into Thursday, going into the second half of the work week, we'll see rain chances starting to pick up. And right now, like I said, we're in the 50s across the area. 59 Black River Falls, 58 Sparta, 58 Viroqua, 59 in Boscobel, Double Nichols, and Prairie du Chien. 57 is the current temperature in Decorah. The feels like temperature and our ambient temperature very, very close to each other. Some places 1 to 2 degrees off, but still not a bad start to the work week. There's Sky Tracker as we help you plan your evening hours going into your Tuesday. We'll see temperatures going into the 40s and upper 30s for tonight. Right now we're sitting at 56 degrees with sunny skies at the airport. Humidity is at 62% with a calm wind. Now Jordan, coming up in the first alert forecast, hey, it is trick-or-treating tonight. Will Mother Nature give us a nice trick or treat? I'll have that answer in a few minutes.
All right, looking forward to that. Thanks a lot, Eric. The U.S. Supreme Court is set to hear a case that could end discriminatory hiring at colleges. Justices will meet today to consider whether colleges and universities can continue to take race into consideration as a factor in admissions. Challengers are targeting minority admissions programs, saying they violate equal protection. This may affect hundreds of school admissions departments. The Trump Organization is on trial this week for criminal tax fraud for what prosecutors say was a 15-year scheme by top officials to hide the earnings and avoid paying taxes. Opening statements and the first witnesses are expected today in New York. Last week, 12 jurors and 6 alternates were picked for the case. If convicted, the Trump Organization could be fined more than $1 million. A new memorial is coming to La Crosse. The La Crosse City Vision Foundation has started selling granite bricks for a new Veterans Memorial in Riverside Park. Local businesses can get in on the fun and purchase a brick. The memorial will open in spring of next year. We have a link to the foundation's website at news8000.com. Still to come, one app is making the most of food waste. We'll have details on the newest way to take advantage of a good deal on your meal after the break.
If your kitchen looks stuck in the past, then bring it up to date with one call to Mad City Kitchens, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. Durable, stain-resistant door and drawer fronts in colors like Cascade White, Chocolate Pear, and Dust Gray, with available soft-close doors and drawers. We install in as little as 2 days, so you avoid a lengthy remodel. And it's affordable during our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $750 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project. 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
He pushed tax loopholes benefiting himself. Send him back, and he'll make things worse. Ron Johnson would let Wisconsin ban abortion, even in cases of rape, and said if you don't like it, you can move. He voted to raise the retirement age and wants to end guaranteed spending on the Social Security you earned.
Social Security is a legal Ponzi scheme, but that's exactly what it is.
Ron Johnson, still making it harder on us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Madison insider and career politician Steve Doyle, completely out of touch. Under Doyle's failed leadership, soaring inflation, high gas prices, rising crime, and party bosses and insiders are funneling over $500,000 to keep Doyle in power. Answering to them, not us. It's time for change. Ryan Hipsch, born and raised here in the Cooley region. Ryan is a fresh voice who will always put our communities first, not the Madison insiders. Ryan Hipsch for Assembly.
I was in law enforcement for over 40 years, and I can't imagine a better attorney general than Josh Kaul. He's a real prosecutor who's locked up murderers, serial rapists, the really dangerous guys you want off the street, and kept them behind bars. And he'll work with anyone, Republican or Democrat, to get it done. Look, there's more we have to do, but the only one I'd want leading the fight against crime is our Attorney General, Josh Kaul.
Prices for food continue to rise, but there are a couple of new apps that can help you save money and cut down on food waste at the same time. Deborah Alfarone explains.
Hello. Hi, I'm picking up a Too Good To Go order.
Can I see your confirmation?
Yeah.
Josh Byard picked up a bag of bagels but had no idea what was inside until he opened it.
8 bagels of different kinds, a lot of everything bagels.
He got the food for less than a third of the regular price from Too Good To Go. It's an app with stores and restaurants serving up everything from pastries to salad to pizza. Customers can buy a surprise bag that costs between $4 and $6 that many restaurants offer up at the end of the business day. The owner of Bullfrog Bagels calls it a win-win.
There's just less waste. We make a little extra money, and the customer gets a very deeply discounted bagel.
While Too Good To Go offers discounted food from restaurants that would otherwise be thrown away, there are also apps that offer the same from grocery stores. One of them, called Flash Food, works with about 1,400 supermarkets. Stores pick out items nearing their expiration dates and sell them for around half price on the app. Customers pick up their food from a refrigerator near the front of the store. Are you seeing more people on the app now that we've experienced such inflation?
Yeah, we're selling almost all the food that gets made available in the Flash Food app.
Flash Food and Too Good To Go take a percentage of every sale, but the companies say they are committed to fighting food waste, and that's the main reason Byard uses the app.
I mean, every little thing that we do can make an impact.
Too Good To Go is in 13 major cities, and Flash Food is in about half of U.S. states. Both are expanding to transform more food waste into an affordable feast. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
Yeah, food waste is such a big issue in this country, and Too Good To Go says every day its sales save nearly 300,000 meals from going into the trash. As we send you to break, we'll take a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. Medical News is next.
If it's time for a kitchen update, don't replace, reface. Call the experts at Mad City Kitchens. Cabinet refacing gives your kitchen a brand new look in as little as 2 days, backed with a lifetime warranty.
It's definitely going to improve the value of our home.
They did a good job. They're professionals.
You can trust what they say. If they say they're going to come on a certain day at a certain time, you know, they do it.
It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $750 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project, 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
The Coulee region has been good to me and my family, and I wanted to give something back. That's why I ran for the state assembly. And I've tried to do good things in Madison for the people of Western Wisconsin. Wisconsin is facing a lot of problems today, and we need people who understand how things work. Right now, Wisconsin has a $5 billion surplus. With that surplus, we need to cut taxes. We need to fix our roads, and we need to fund our schools, and we need to do that now.
Inflation's eating up all our savings.
Our home value is plummeting. Yet Biden and Mandela Barnes support a massive tax increase on middle-class families. Are you kidding?
Now Barnes supports hiring an army of IRS agents to audit working families. Who needs that headache?
How about Barnes starts worrying about paying his own taxes?
Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
In health news this Halloween, while kids are out grabbing candy, there are important ways parents can help prevent injuries. And there's new research on treating patients with kidney disease. Bradley Blackburn has a look at some of the day's top health stories.
Halloween can be an eerie night, but trick-or-treating is supposed to be fun, not dangerous. Still, too many kids are hurt every Halloween. To stay safe, doctors at Cleveland Clinic Children's say make sure masks or costumes don't block kids' vision. Start early so it's still light outside, and use reflective costumes, glow sticks, and flashlights to make trick-or-treaters more visible. Patients with chronic kidney disease may have better outcomes if doctors track and manage related symptoms like fatigue, chest pain, and quality of life issues. The multi-year study published by the American Society of Nephrology followed patients not on dialysis and found those suffering from worse symptoms had a higher risk of death or were in need of dialysis later in life. And pregnant immigrants in the U.S. are less likely to receive timely prenatal care than people born in the U.S. Researchers at the Mount Sinai School of Medicine say that can contribute to long-standing health disadvantages. The CDC says 1 in 4 births in the U.S. is to a person who is an immigrant or non-U.S. citizen. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
In other health news, for many, it's time to pull out the scary old movies again, but many are wondering why their heart beats quicker from jump scares. So Mayo Clinic doctors say that watching a scary movie is the same as getting physical exercise, and for many others, doctors say that can trigger a special kind of response.
This comes from the non-fight or flight response. When we are being chased by an animal, our instinct is to either fight the animal or flight, which means to run away.
In a recent study funded by the Science of Scare, some of the scariest movies include The Conjuring and Insidious. We will send you to break with a live look through City Cam 8. Eric Dean has our forecast coming up next.
The kitchen is the heart of most homes, so make it beautiful and inviting with cabinet refacing from Mad City Kitchens. With several styles and colors, including a variety of wood grains with scratch and stain resistant finishes. Add functionality with pull-out shelving, Lazy Susans, and everyone's favorite soft close doors and drawers. Plus, avoid a lengthy remodel with installations in as little as 2 days. It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $750 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But last chance to call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project, 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your free estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Radical Tim Michaels is extremely divisive.
I don't care
who I offend.
And at his company, the culture comes from the top. Multiple court filings say women were sexually assaulted, harassed, and pressured to have sex with their bosses.
If she refused demands for sex, she would be blackballed from working on a pipeline job.
Higher-ups dismissed the women as liars and fired those who spoke out.
I don't care who I offend.
That's how Tim Michaels runs his company. Don't let him run our state.
You've heard what women say about working at Tim Michaels' company, that they were groped
A male superior groped the crotch and inner thigh of a female employee.
and pressured to have sex with their bosses. And now we know more. According to an attorney involved in the case, when the only woman on a Michaels road crew was sexually harassed on the job, the company did not take it seriously. From the top down. From the top down. If that's how Tim Michaels runs his company, how do you think he'd run the state?
The Ford Store inaugural Fall Home Show is underway. A $250 discount coupon is yours just for stopping by to see all the new displays and updates we have made. We'd love to meet you.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
Wow, take a look at CityCam. We have abundant sunshine out there, making for a gorgeous Monday afternoon. If you have plans to go trick-or-treating, it's definitely going to be a nice evening. Matter of fact, I just received a message from Derek Sibley. He wanted me to put him over a costume and kind of poke fun of him. So what better way to do that than Derek Sibley wearing the Tua jersey, since he is a diehard Dolphins fan. That's scary enough right there. Outside right now, hey, we've got sunny skies at the airport. 56 is the current temperature. Humidity is sitting at 62% with a nice calm wind out there. In Eau Claire, good afternoon to you guys. You're at the Double Nickel, 55 degrees. Humidity is at 62% when we have winds out of the west-southwest at 5 miles per hour. Other temperatures across the area in the mid to upper 50s. Like I said, the Double Nickels in Eau Claire, 52 Winona, 56 La Crosse. Viroqua, good afternoon to you guys. You're at 59. Same story in Boscobel, Volk Field. You're at 61. Over towards the Marshfield area, check in with 59 degrees. And we're about on par to where we were this time yesterday, between 2 to 4 degrees warmer, but still not a bad day whatsoever. And that trend is going to continue for tomorrow going into your Wednesday. Matter of fact, if you have plans to go trick-or-treating, here's a look at your forecast. We'll go to 53 by the 7 o'clock hour, upper 40s by 9. We'll stay in the mid-40s by the 11 o'clock hour with clear skies, and the clear skies will continue as we go into your evening and overnight hours. Nothing on the radar scan right now. We have a clean sweep across the area. High pressure is large and in charge, and we're going to go back into the 60s today, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Low 60s towards Eau Claire, 64 in Black River Falls, 62 in Viroqua, Decorah. You'll make it to 64, mid 60s from Prairie du Chien over towards Boscobel. We'll see sunny skies for today. We'll see clear skies for tonight across the majority of the area. The northern portion of the News 8 Now viewing area, so from Eau Claire to Sparta towards Black River Falls at midnight, not really out, a little bit of cloud cover. It's going to push its way out. You'll be left with sunny skies for your Tuesday morning, and that trend will continue for your Wednesday. So the details of the 8-day has temperatures going into the 60s for today. How about tomorrow and Wednesday? Let's go ahead and talk about tomorrow. There you go, 70 degrees with sunny skies. Wednesday, we go to 70 degrees with sunny skies. Thursday, we go to 71. This precip chance right here, let's talk about this for a second. This is going to be in the late afternoon, early evening hours. Some places will see it in the late evening, going into the early overnight hours. We will see a front push through, which is why temperatures are going to go from the 70s to the 50s for Friday. We go to 57 with rain chances to start your weekend. And let's talk about the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we go to 57 on Saturday, 55 Sunday. We keep the precip chances in the forecast. The remainder of the 8-day has temperatures staying in the 50s to start next week. So, Jordan, the bottom line today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and in terms of temperature-wise, for the most part, Thursday, not bad at all. Our average high for this time of year is only 55 degrees.
No, we've been spoiled for sure. Now,
Yes,
if you
yes, we
really wanted to make Derek look really scary, you should have put him in an Aaron Rodgers jersey, because the Packers are a nightmare right now. A living nightmare. Food for thought.
Shots fired.
Thanks a lot.
You bet.
Still to come, a Halloween celebration in La Crosse has local kids getting festive. One kid had a lot to say about all the fun he had. We'll hear from him after the break.
Under Tony Evers and Joe Biden, it's been bad, but it's gonna get much worse because winter is coming. That's right. Reports say natural gas heating bills are going up by 28%. Inflation has already caused pain at the pump, grocery checkouts, on rent. But this fall, there's still time to stop the winter pain by voting no on Tony Evers before he makes it even worse, if that's possible.
Welcome to a Medicare Monday. I'm Tori Kale Schultz. Medicare Monday is presented by Strive Medicare, and I have the CEO right here, Rick Teska. Rick, talk to us about Medicare Advantage plans.
Sure. So Medicare Advantage plans, also known as Medicare Part C, combine doctor, hospital, and in many cases even drug coverage into one plan. Most Medicare Advantage plans may offer extra benefits, which include coverage for routine dental, vision, hearing care, as well as other services. These plans are offered by private insurance companies that contract with the federal government, and they replace your original Medicare. They're required to provide all the benefits of original Medicare. These plans have maximum out-of-pocket amounts and co-payments in most services that you receive, which can be as high as $6,700 a year.
Wow. Are there different types of Medicare Advantage plans?
Yeah, there are 6 types of Medicare Advantage plans, with 2 most popular being HMO and PPO. If you're considering enrolling in a Medicare Advantage plan, you'll want to compare both HMO and PPO to see which fits your needs the best.
And how about your staff here to help? If anybody has any questions on all this, how can they get help?
Sure. Whether you're new to Medicare or already on Medicare, we have free helpful comparison tools. For those new to Medicare, my best-selling book, The Medicare Breakdown, the alphabet soup of Medicare, walks you through all parts of Medicare. It explains your choice between Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, and Part D prescription drug plans. Or if you're already on Medicare and just looking to compare your plans during the annual enrollment period, our Medicare Annual Enrollment Workbook is a great tool to help you with this. You can visit our website at strivemedicare.com or stop by our local office to request these.
Thank you, Rick. If anybody needs any help with Medicare, make sure you stop down to Strive Medicare right here in La Crosse. It has been a Medicare Monday.
I see your hard work, everything you do to try to make it, but people continue to be left behind. I'm running for Senate to put more money in your pocket. Ron Johnson's had 12 years to make things better, but costs are still rising, and all he's managed to do is write a tax cut for himself. I believe better is possible. I believe hard work can pay off, and I'll never stop fighting until it does. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Download the News 8000 app today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In downtown La Crosse over the weekend, the Halloween fun continued on Saturday. Local businesses got in on the fun, handing out all kinds of treats for kids in costume. The trick-or-treaters say it was all about the simple things.
Trick-or-treating, getting comics, getting candy, and then eating it and then having a tummy ache.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it involves.
There's a price to pay for joy sometimes. All that downtown family fun wrapped up at 2 on Saturday. Well, stay with us. We got a final look at your forecast when we return.
Child killers, murderers, rapists. Hundreds released early by Tony Evers' parole commission. And they're not even telling victims' families.
Governor Evers, everyone in Wisconsin is less safe because of you.
Radical Tim Michaels is extremely divisive.
I don't care who I offend.
And at his company, the culture comes from the top. Multiple court filings say women were sexually assaulted, harassed, and pressured to have sex with their bosses.
If she refused demands for sex, she would be blackballed from working on a pipeline job.
Higher-ups dismissed the women as liars and fired those who spoke out.
I don't care who I offend.
That's how Tim Michaels runs his company. Don't let him run our state.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing year-round comfort to thousands of area homes for over 80 years.
But to us, it's more than just heating and cooling. It's about making sure our customer is comfortable every step of the way.
From the people that answer the phones to the technicians that come to your door, you can trust that we'll get the job done right the first time.
That's our goal, whether it's a new installation or a service call, is to make sure you're comfortable.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
His job was to serve and protect. Instead, reports say Dave Estenson assaulted and preyed on girls for years. One report of sexually assaulting a teenager. multiple reports of Estenson trying to coerce girls into sexual favors to avoid citations. And Estenson wants to ban all abortions, forcing victims of rape and incest to carry their predator's child. Sexual predators belong behind bars, not in the state Senate.
Child killers, murderers, rapists. Hundreds released early by Tony Evers' parole commission. And they're not even telling victims' families.
Governor Evers, everyone in Wisconsin is less safe because of you.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
All right, here's a look at your Halloween forecast. By 6 o'clock, we'll see temperatures in the 50s. We'll go into the upper 40s by 9. If you see Derek Sibley out there in his Dolphins jersey, make sure you say hi to him. 10 o'clock, we'll see a temperature of 46 degrees. Jordan, over to you.
Dolphins are doing better than my Packers right now. All right, thanks a lot, Eric. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. We'll see you right back here tonight at 5 o'clock. Have a great day.